Today, I'm going to introduce something that might change your fly tying forever. This is the new Flyfisher-tech recipe sheet that I've been working on. And wait and hear me out. It might drastically improve your fly tying in more ways than one. I know it's really helped me out. So the idea for the recipe tech sheet came from some old class material that a club that I'm a part of teaches. And in the class, they hand the new tyer a stack of material, including like 15 recipes, including things like the elk-hair caddis, a hare's ear nymph, just basic patterns that everybody starts out with. And the way they are presented is in a format something like this. My initial thought when I saw these sheets was that, man, I really need a blank template like that so it can help me translate new patterns from YouTube videos. And so how I used to tie was having my phone playing the video at my bench, and I found that extremely distracting. So any time that I open up YouTube, I'm at risk of falling down the random rabbit holes and wasting like an hour or two, and then realizing that I haven't actually accomplished anything. And plus, I prefer using my phone to listen to music or audiobooks while I'm tying. So I looked around for a template, and all I found were these pre-filled out recipe cards, which provide you with a picture of the completed fly and a list of materials. And these are great, but it's kind of like having a cookbook with just the picture of the cake and informing you that you're going to need flour and eggs. I mean, you can take those ingredients, mix them together, throw the concoction into the oven, but I guarantee you a large percentage of the time what you end up with is not going to be edible. And so and that's exactly what we're trying to do with these patterns, right? Is to make something that we can present to the fish that the fish find edible. So I did what anyone would do when they can't find something. I made my own and started experimenting with the format. And, this took a few weeks to kind of figure out, but I think I got it pretty dialed in. And this is kind of what my process of learning new patterns is now. I watched the video.
Here we're going to be tying a Ray Charles.
I extract the key information such as material steps and tips. Quick disclaimer, I am not an artist, so don't judge me too harshly, but you don't need to be an artist to fill out these sheets. I mean, these are notes for you and something that only you need to understand. Then I gather materials and start tying distraction-free. This whole process has taken a few weeks to figure out, but in this time, I found so much more potential value into using a method like this. First, it helps with pattern development. I have a few patterns that I tie consistently, and I've made adjustments to due to the feedback I've received on the water. I also have patterns that are sort of amalgams of multiple fly tying videos, and now I'm kind of in the process of capturing all that information and putting it into one of these sheets so I have it for future reference. The second big benefit is it helps with reverse engineering patterns. If you have a pattern from a recipe card or a physical pattern from a fly shop that you've picked up, sit down, you think through the process, fill in the sheet, and then file it away. That way, in a couple of years, when you need to restock that pattern, you pull out your sheet, review it briefly, and start tying. And for the new fly tyer, I think this is the best tool that you could use to get a good grip on the craft. After you get a few basic patterns under your belt, this tool will help you experiment and expand into your own style to fit your individual needs. The recipe text sheets are available at gofishingoften.com for a purchase price of $2.90. This will go towards buying me coffee and keeping me well caffeinated, or you can enter coupon code Flyfisher-tech and download them for free. The choice is yours. Go fishing often, and see you next time.